I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out Bohemians.
From Portal Games. This game plays 1 to 4 players and has a box playtime of 45 to 60 minutes. So thanks to Portal Games for providing us this copy of Bohemians. But they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. I guess you're the game Bohemian.
That's right.
If there were a board game Bohemian,
it would be me.
That would be you.
For sure.
So, let's go ahead and take a look at Bohemians.
I think it's safe to say the first thing that pops out is the amazing art in this game.
Oh, absolutely.
The watercolor, just the splash of color everywhere. It is just gorgeous.
Love it. And the other side.
Amazingly pretty.
Look at that. Simply enjoy life.
Love
it.
I
have taken the musician.
Yes.
But my job is a journalist. Oh, this is a 3-player one. I can't use this, Steph. So, if you're playing 2 players, there are some cards that say 3+ on them, and this job that says 3+ on them, you'll need to take those out. Obviously, if you're not playing solo, you need to take out all of the solo cards as well. So
I'll give you the.
I'm now the cabaret attendant. So you have to take out the thing that we started with.
He gave me a bad thing.
I did. I already started you off with bad things. Oh, I get a random muse.
That's pretty cool. Shuffle it in.
I'm going to shuffle it in. And that's shuffled. So I'm going to use that in my example. So what you are going to do, each player is going to get a starting an occupation tile, and the front and back sides are the same, just male and female. You can just choose whichever side that you want. During setup, you're going to do whatever it says on there, and all of them at the bottom, they will all say the same thing. When played, do not draw hardship. Now you might say, well, what's the big deal with that? Well, if you don't work your job, it's sort of hard to pay the bills. So
hard times.
If you don't work your job, you're gonna get a hardship. So there are habit cards, there are muse cards, and there are hardships. All of them need to be in separate decks. So as you see, we've got market of habit cards and muses and a face down deck of hardship cards. So each player has their own deck, and obviously I've got the musician or composer deck. Los Torpedos says, even when you're a beggar, if you don't beg for the money, you still can't pay the bills. So
I'm a beggar.
What you're going to do is you're going to draw cards from your deck until you have 5 habit cards. Well, I've drawn 5 cards, but wait a minute. One of my cards is a muse. All of the hardship and muse cards have this little arrow in the corner. What that means is they all have this arrow, as you can see from all of these. That just means draw another card, because this is not a habit card. So you need to make sure that you have 5 habits, and you might have any number of muses and hardships. So that's the first thing that you are going to do. If at any point you're about to draw a card and your deck is empty, do like you do in any deck builder. Shuffle up your discard pile and form a new deck. So I've got my draw pile over here to the left that you can barely see. Discard over here. So then we're going to plan our routine. This is the most thrilling part of the day, shaping the life of your artist. As you might guess, I want to put orange cards, reddish orange cards over to the left, and I want to do blue cards over to the right. That gives me extra inspiration for the day. Inspiration is how I get more habits or attract muses. Or really what you want to do is to gain achievement cards. These achievement cards, they'll start off at 8 and they will get progressively more difficult as the game goes on. You'll notice some of them have duplicate values. You're just going to arrange these from lowest to highest. Ultimately, you are trying to get 5 achievements, or 4 in a 4-player game. And that is going to trigger the end of the game when a player has gotten their 4th or 5th achievement. So, if after the last achievement is taken, somebody has enough to get another achievement, then you're just going to count it as a 15-point achievement and then use any card as a replacement for that. So,
game will probably end before then, anyway.
So, you're going to plan your routine. You can activate and resolve when you place these cards. You can activate any of the ones that have the draw card icon. Let's see if I can find one of those here. There are some of these habits that have cards like this. As soon as you play this card, you get to automatically do what it says on these cards. Most of them do not have that, as you can see from here. So what you're going to do is, I will do something that looks sort of like this. Now notice I am matching these little icons over to the side. That also builds inspiration. So when counting these up, that's going to be an inspiration. That's going to be an inspiration. And because I've placed this here and matched the color, that's going to be an inspiration as well. I want to continue matching these as much as possible, all the way until the end of my day, where I'm also trying to match these as much as possible. Some of these have multiple icons on them. For example, I might want a card that looks something like this. Notice this gives me 2 of these face icons. Now, it's important to note, if I don't have a face icon on the other side, even though I see this one face icon, I get nothing for it, because it has to be a complete on both sides to get anything out of it. So you might get 2 or 3 icons from a combination, from a completed set. So once you have, let's put this back. Once you have your day complete,
you can go to work too.
Yes, so you probably also want to consider going to work, especially if you don't have anything that matches. My other things do not match very well, so I'm probably going to do something like this and then do my cabaret attendant right here. That's going to prevent me from taking hardships. Trust me, you really don't want hardships like hopelessness. If you manage to have one of these hardships, if I had drawn this, it's going to go up here in my hardships area. Remember, I'm going to get that in addition to my 5 habits. These muses have certain times of day that they want to be placed. This one here, Jean, she could be on any of the times of day, but Blaze is not available during the afternoon. I believe it is, let me see if I can find the times of day. I believe it is morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I don't have it on me, unfortunately. But just match up the icons. So I'm going to place this underneath one of my times of day, and I'm going to gain an inspiration or 2 atelier points, which is this track down here at the bottom. Did we start with any stuff? I did not. Oh yeah. The first player gets 2, second player gets 3. Now you notice this track ends at 10, but if you turn your little atelier token over, you've got a little plus 10. You can go up to 20. So, You get 2, I get nothing. The person sitting next to you would have gotten 3, and so on. So I don't have any atelier points. So, anyway, first you're going to act on your habits. You can resolve any of the habit cards marked with the draw hand, even if you're not playing it. Face your hardships. Shape your day by playing 3 cards and a job tile or 4 habits. Seek inspiration with your muses, like so. And then let go of what doesn't fit in your day. Just put them in the discard pile. So, then we're going to do the day phase. You can narrate your day, and that sort of makes it fun. But then you're going to count all of those inspiration points. For example, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 if I want it, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to compare that to what I can purchase up here. So I can purchase as many of them as I can afford. Sometimes I'm going to get hardship penalties. Like if I had this one, it says the habit cards with the highest inspiration costs in the market are unavailable to me. So I would not be able to get this with hopelessness. I can't celebrate life, art, and freedom if I have hopelessness. So, then I'm going to spend that inspiration to purchase new cards. Or if I've got any points left over, I can bank them in the atelier. So let's say I had those 8 points. I might take, I do like orange and blue. So let me say I'll take this one and I've got 2 points left over. So I will give myself 2 points. We are going to refill the market. And at the day's end, if you played your job tile, good job. Otherwise, you're drawing some hardship. You can use these atelier effects. During the day, you can spend 3 to clear the market. During the wake-up phase, you can ignore a hardship for 4 atelier points. During the wake-up phase, you can spend 5 to draw 2 cards. During the sleep phase, which is what I'm about to mention, you can spend 6 to reject any 1 card that you played this day. So, I am going to, for sleep phase, if you used your job title, you're going to put it next to your board. Discard all the cards from your board into your discard pile, but do not discard your achievement cards. So at this time, if I wanted to get rid of hopelessness, I could spend 6 to reject this hopelessness card, just sending it away. Alternatively, if I did not want this pink card, because I'm not going for pink, I could even reject this pink card and it just goes out of the game. But it's going to cost me 6 atelier points for every card I reject. You cannot reject the cards from your discard pile or draw pile. It has to be one that you have played. So pass the first player token, refresh the market. Before the next round begins, the new first player can remove a market card, either a habit or a muse. And then we're going to replenish the market and a new day dawns. We're going to keep going until one player has gotten to 5 of those achievements. And we are going to just finish out the rest of the round and count up all of our...
Yeah, you could have bought an achievement your first turn.
Oh, yeah, could have. You're right. I probably should have.
Yeah, because this is once per turn ability is pretty good, too.
Ooh, when using an effect from the atelier, spend 1 less. Oh, yeah, for 8, I definitely would have done that.
Yeah.
I was not even looking over there. I was just trying to rush through discussing everything.
Yeah.
So, even if you had enough for 2 achievement cards, you can only get 1 of them per round. So keep that in mind. Whoever has the most achievement cards, doesn't matter all of the habits and muses that you've acquired. The only thing that matters is the achievement cards. Most is declared the winner. If we both have the same number of achievement cards, whoever has the most points in the atelier wins the game. If there's still a tie, we share the victory. Now, I think that that's sort of interesting because that sort of pushes you to save points here and don't worry about getting rid of your hardships. And maybe I can push it a little bit harder and not do my job and try to get as much of this inspiration as possible because you might need that tiebreaker.
Yeah. Los Torpedoes.
Los Torpedoes is correct. Yes, that is correct because when you're planning your routine, you act on your habits in your hand first, then you face your hardships, then you plan your day.
Yeah, so you don't have to play the hand card to get the extra draw. You just show it and do it. Always just do those when you have it in your hand. Yeah, got it. Good catch. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting deck builder. Obviously, the theme is awesome.
I really enjoy it.
And the artwork and everything is great. Really cool to customize your deck. I used the reject a lot. I had a muse that allowed me to just kill lots of cards. So I was killing a whole my deck was totally like refined.
Yes.
Which was cool.
However, I mean, you're spending all those atelier points that maybe could have gone to...
No, I had a muse that rejected cards. So every time I played her, she'd kill the card.
Oh, so you didn't even have to spend the atelier.
I mean, I did because I was doing that too, but... Yeah, there's a lot of cool abilities, like you would find in many deck building
So
games.
you had a hardship that gave me a hardship that could give you back another hardship.
Yeah.
So that's sort of fun to do. That said, I don't really think of that as a take that sort of mechanic because there's only 1 card in there that I've seen that does that.
And then you're just going to attack me back.
Exactly. So
there was, it didn't feel like a take that kind of game.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So I wouldn't ever say it was.
I think
I'm not a fan of that type of mechanic, so.
Right. And I am a fan of this game, I got to say. So it's just the right amount of push and pull in a really fast deck builder. So
yeah, and I like the chaining of the icons, the mechanics, and it has a lot of good mechanics, so awesome.
Yep, that is Bohemians from Portal Games.
Yeah.
And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough, or not teach and playthrough, but game overview,
that's right,
and you want to see more just like it, then we've got 2,000 videos on our YouTube page. Just search for Board Gamer Steph and find all of our rules, teaches, and playthroughs, our game overviews, our weekly recaps, and our top 10 videos. Or even better, you can join us live on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph, where we stream live every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, and we bring you 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.